In other news, the Atin Ito coalition successfully completed its fourth civilian mission in the West Philippine Sea, delivering aid to Pag-asa Island. This despite getting shadowed or tallied by Chinese vessels. Rod Lagusa details this report. With the
Mission accomplished. This was the joyful announcement of Atin Ito Coalition Civilian Mission Commander Rafaela David after successfully delivering aid to residents of Pag-asa Island, conducting a jet ski ride in the vicinity of the island, and planting the Philippine flag on Sandy Cay 2. This is part of the group's fourth civilian mission in the West Philippine Sea.
Ito po ay para sa atin napakahalagang mga panalo, mga first, para ipakita na ang Pag-asa Island ay integral part ng ating teritoryo. At gayon din, klaro sa atin na kung tayo, mission accomplished, ang China, mission failed. Sila po ata ang hindi nagwagi na takutin tayo.
This, according to her, despite the challenges, such as the continued shadowing or tailing by the Chinese Coast Guard and the sighting of a People's Liberation Army Navy vessel.
Ginamit natin ang ating presensya, kaisa ang ating karapatan. Isang Pilipinas na malaya, matapang at hindi niyuyurakan. Atin ito at habang buhay natin ito ipaglalaban.
In connection with this, the Chinese embassy called the activity on Sandy Cay 2 by Akbayan Representative Dada Kiram Ismula and the Atin Ito Coalition a violation of territorial sovereignty. According to Chinese Embassy Manila Deputy Spokesperson Gu Wei, this also violates provisions of the Declaration on the Conduct of Parties in the South China Sea or DOC. In this regard, he said China will continue to take necessary measures in accordance with the law to defend its territorial sovereignty and uphold the integrity of the DOC. For its part, the Atin Ito Coalition emphasized that the municipality of Kalayaan has jurisdiction over the area, wherein Sandy Cay lies within the territorial waters of Pag-asa Island. The group said it is clear that China is the one occupying the area and failing to comply with the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea or UNCLOS, as well as refusing to recognize the Philippines' arbitral win. Meanwhile, during the jet ski ride, the Atin Ito Coalition spotted a People's Liberation Army Navy vessel near Pag-asa Island. According to the group, the vessel is a Jiangkai II class frigate with hull number 525. They said its proximity was unusual as it came close to about 2 nautical miles from the island. Earlier, in video footage from the group, the Chinese Navy vessel can be seen close to ML Chawi, the group's smaller vessel, and from where the jet ski came, at a distance of about 1,000 yards.
Talagang nag-cross yung Chinese Navy behind nung Chawi. Buti na lang nauna yung Chawi, kundi baka mamaya kung ano pa yung nangyari. Tapos may helicopter pa na umiikot. Again, this is a clear sign na China yung medyo over kung mag-react.
Since last night, the group also spotted a Philippine Coast Guard vessel which, according to Atin Ito Coalition, was ensuring their safe return to Manila. Meanwhile, the number of Chinese Coast Guard vessels shadowing the group increased from 1 to 2. As the ASEAN Summit is set to take place this week, with the Philippines as chair, David said this is a good opportunity to put the West Philippine Sea issue on the agenda.
Pakita sa mga karating bansa natin na ang isang bansang katulad ng Pilipinas, maliit man kumpara ng China, ay hindi magpapabuli at hindi papayag na may ganyang umaasta na siga sa ating neighborhood o sa ating rehiyon.
The 48th ASEAN Summit and related meetings will be held from May 7 to 8 in Cebu. Rod Lagusad from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.